Hey you guys, hope everybody's doing well this week. Alright, so I have like a current situation. We're going to take a walk to my personal bathroom and show you what's up in here. I'm going to turn some lights on. Anybody else's bathroom look like this? Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, it just got real. I currently have the equivalent of maybe a roll of toilet paper. Yeah, I think there might be half a roll in my boys' bathroom. Bit of a problem here. Walmart is out, as far as I know. I'm sure you all are experiencing the same thing. It's always good to turn your lights out when you leave the room, conserve energy. All right, so I have decided we shall make lemonade out of lemons. Hopefully you're familiar with that phrase. That means when you got something kind of not good going on in life, you try to make something good out of it. So we are going to do a toilet paper roll challenge. I want you to get one of your empty toilet paper rolls and we're going to draw on it. All right, things to think about. What I want you to think about when you're doing your design is, how do I feel right now? How do I feel about being stuck at home and homeschooling? How do I feel about digital learning? How do I feel about what's going on in the world? And maybe use some of that to come up with a design. Mrs. Otten actually found this lesson plan on the internet somewhere. I think she was on Instagram. And we thought it would be a fun one. So me and Miss Harmon and Miss Otten are all doing this. I'm gonna turn the phone around and hopefully you can see this example just a little bit. I put this on Google Classroom for you guys too, like in the assignment so you can see it, but this is where we got the lesson from. This is just for you to look at. You don't have to do this. Excuse my dog, she's whining because my mother walked out the door. Leia, this is my puppy. Actually, it's my mom's puppy, but I say it's mine. My mother lives with me. Anyway, excuse her whining. I'm going to turn this around and show you guys this example. I think it's great. It is Edvard Munch, The Scream on a toilet paper roll. Pretty nicely done, actually. That is done with just a toilet paper roll and a ballpoint ink pen. So that's really all you need for this project is a toilet paper roll and an ink pen. Hopefully you have those things laying around the house. It would be good to sketch out your design with pencil first because, you know, we make mistakes. I encourage you guys to make mistakes. Use your eraser. Also, look at my shirt I wore for you guys today. Could draw something with Starry Night on there if you want to. So here is my example. I did not write anything on mine, but you may write on yours. But I didn't want to write and explain it. I'm just going to let the picture speak for itself. If you don't know who this guy is, then your parents probably do, and I'm going to let you ask them or Google it. If you get this, it's pretty funny if you get this joke. So you could also do something funny on yours. You know, like good humor. Humor is always good when bad things are going on or things are going on that maybe are a little scary to us or make us sad. All right, and I wrote, this is how I roll, which I think is backwards on there because you guys know how this works, so sorry about that. But this is my example. You can also see that it's shiny. So when I got done, I put some packaging tape on it just to kind of preserve it. You do not have to do that. I just did it so it wouldn't tear up and I could kind of keep it always. I used a pencil and drew him. And then I went around him in Sharpie. You guys know I love Sharpies. And then I just used Isaac's Crayola markers to color it. My son Isaac's Crayola markers. So you can use any mediums you want to use on this project. But you must at least use the toilet paper roll and ink pen, if nothing else. Again, I encourage you to do a drawing first. And don't forget you can do a preliminary drawing, a sketch on a different piece of paper and kind of get your ideas organized. Here is one where I was kind of messing around. Again, I'm sorry the words are backwards, I'll read them to you. and I was, you know, doing some sketching and trying some different mediums. These up here are colored pencil. You can see that that worked really well. You can see the ink pen. There's pencil. That even shows up pretty good. Here's where I was deciding what colors I wanted to use. So if you've got a couple of toilet paper rolls, you could actually practice on a different one. I kind of smushed mine flat a little bit because it's really hard to draw on a round surface, so that's a helpful tip too. And then you can see right here where I tested out putting on the tape on it, just to make sure it wasn't going to mess it up or anything. So always practice on other things as I've taught you guys. Okay, I'm going to put this video and pictures of mine example. If you guys want to comment about mine, go ahead if you get it and you want to tell me about it. And or ask your parents, they might get a big kick out of this. And then I'm going to put some instructions on there and photo examples and the original example that Mrs. Otten and I found online. So hopefully you guys will get it. Let's see. So you need a toilet paper roll, pencil, and an ink pen at the very least, but you may use any other medium, markers, gel pens, colored pencils, paint, whatever you have that you want to use. And then don't forget to use the 7 elements of design. You don't have to use them all, but think about them when you're doing designs because they really help. They're line, shape, color, texture, value, form, and space. All this is written in the instructions for you guys. And one little tip when you're adding value, if you decide to add some value, don't forget, if you're just using an ink pen, it's really fun to do, or a Sharpie, it's really fun to use the hatching and cross-hatching techniques. And I did those a little bit right here. You can see them. This is hatching up here. This is cross-hatching. So those techniques are kind of fun if you're just using an ink pen. Okay, I would say any questions, but we can't exactly do that on here. So if you have any questions, be sure to write them out or type them up for me and send them to me. You can email me. Don't forget, you can type directly into the assignment. And make sure that you are uploading into the assignment, okay? Make sure you hit classwork at the top and you click on the assignment and you upload there. And then you can go ahead and write your comments over in the comments section if you want to say anything about yours and explain anything, but you don't have to. So I hope you guys are doing well. I loved your color wheels. Everybody that did a color wheel did a great job. They're so interesting. I actually wasn't sure if you guys would like that or not, but then I did one and I had a really good time doing it. So I hope you watched my video and enjoyed mine. And I hope that you enjoyed making yours. It kind of looks like everybody had fun with it. So please don't stress out about art in particular. Hopefully you're not stressing in general. I know this is all different. I'm having a hard time too. But please don't stress about art. I want these projects to be fun for you guys. And, you know, hopefully you will enjoy doing them. I miss you guys so much, and I'm just so sad that we're not going to get to go back to school. I hope that you have a good week, and I will see you next week when I post a new assignment.